Hello, Master Leaguers here, and I have a level 51 Dialga. Gonna be destroying tons of opponents. And with this team, now it is all level 50. And my best buddy is Dialga, level 51. This team gets me 13-2. It's a nice 150 point elo gain. Rayquaza is a fantastic lead. Of course, we had the Mega Rayquaza released and Dragon Ascent. Almost in the lead, you don't want to be gunning for the Dragon Ascent. It just takes too long, and Breaking Swipe is just very valuable to use. Got the Shadow Mewtwo also, level 50. And another Side Strike goes through for the knockout. And a Roserade, so that's an easy win. Okay, next battle, let's see what we are up against. We are up against the Shadow Mewtwo. Not level 50, so we're good, and they bring in Zacian. So they're going to have their attack lowered, and they are going to face my level 50 Shadow Mewtwo. A Side Strike won't knock them out. Barely. Yeah, after the attacker was already lowered, I was definitely not going to shield. And at this range, I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, which they do not expect, so the final Pokemon, they still have 2 shields, but they're not looking good. Going to be bringing in my Rayquaza to absorb the energy. Time for a Dialga. Going to be able to take a close combat. Gonna let it go. I play risky with Shadow Mewtwo. And I get to that last Side Strike. Barely. That was close. Up next, let's see what we are going to be up against. We have a Purified Mewtwo. Okay. All types of Mewtwo's. Ooh, I think this is a level 51. Gonna be shielding up the first Side Strike, because the other ones will be less damage with the attack drop. And we're getting them to swap out, so I'm going to be putting my Mewtwo in a great position. And getting that one extra Dragon Tail just to have some energy. Able to take the Moonblast, and they are not going to be farming me down, so... Ooh, it goes through. Close combat. I survive it. Oh my gosh, amazing. I get farmed down by the Mewtwo, so time for Dialga. And that Dialga scares them into Kyogre, which is a pretty bad matchup still. Draco Meteor lands. I bring in Rayquaza to take the Side Strike. And now Dialga has a shield, and I can farm them down. Now let's see, we have a Groudon. This is an amazing lead for me. So good they leave. And because both my other Pokemon, at least Mewtwo is pretty good. Yeah, gonna bring in my own Dialga. Shield up that Draco Meteor, because that was the only hope of getting a win, unless I make a mistake. Very experienced in this matchup. Gonna go for the Draco Meteor myself, because I don't need my Dialga anymore. Do I get to another Draco? At this point, I do shield. I could have let that Fire Punch go through. That would not have taken me out. Ooh, it doesn't take them out, but they have a Zarude. Is it going to take out my Rayquaza? I barely survive, and I land the breaking swipe. And they're going to be in range of Side Strike from my Shadow Mewtwo. A resisted Side Strike from a Shadow Mewtwo. Still can do some damage. Now, a sliver of health left on the Groudon, so they're done. Let's see what's up next. A Reshiram, shiny Reshiram, pretty cool. Fire Fang. I don't recommend Fire Fang. In the right scenarios, you can get a decent matchup, but it's just not recommended. Next up is Dialga, and with all this energy, and with the health I still have, they're going to be toast. Rayquaza to dominate. And my Dialga comes in. They swap it into Zekrom. Zekrom's going to take the Iron Head because it has no choice. It's done. And that's game. Dialga in the lead. Okay, so I'm going to be getting to 2 breaking swipes. Trying to get at least a shield. I am going to be forced to shield so I can get to that second breaking swipe. But that is a mistake I made. And they're just a bit too high of a level, too high of IV to not get farmed down. I go straight for the Shadow Ball. And I regret not throwing the Side Strike. They counter my Dialga with a Ho-Oh. Are they going to expect a Draco Meteor straight away? They do. And these are the extra energy getting wasted. Going to be the cost of the win, potentially. Sacred Fire lands, and that's a loss. Very possible that I lose games, make mistakes. We got a Rayquaza mirror match. They must have a higher attack. Gonna be forced to shield. Take each other out. Let's see what is next. I have my Shadow Mewtwo up against Ho-Oh. That's nice. Side Strike can do some massive damage. Gonna get another Side Strike. And they're going to be taking me out. I'm going to gain some energy on Dialga. Ooh, they bring in Melmetal. Okay. Alright, fine. Very annoying. And they get the shield with the Rock Slide. That is bad. I need to land the Draco Meteor after straight away. And it still doesn't take them out. Great. That's a loss. Me getting schooled by Melmetal still. Okay, now we have a Shadow Tyranitar. Gonna be lowering the attack. Don't want to put my Mewtwo up against this. And I can get at least one more breaking swipe in. That's gonna be vital. Ooh, getting the second shield. And I do land that hit. Dialga v Giratina. They're toast. Dragon Pulse. Gonna go for the Iron Head to get a knockout. And the Ho-Oh. Oh, are they gonna like this Draco Meteor? I don't think so. And I get a win. Important win. Now Rayquaza v Rayquaza. My Rayquaza is better. I may be able to survive and not get knocked out straight away. I mean, at the same time as them. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I survive. I have a breaking swipe ready. for the Xerneas. And time for a Shadow Mewtwo. Seshrai getting their last shield. Ooh, they bring in a Kyogre. Well, this Kyogre is going to get taken down. It loses. Very nice for me. Okay, we have Giratina in the lead up against my Rayquaza. No Dragon Claw. No Dragon Breath. It does have Dragon Claw. Breaking Swipe. I definitely should have shielded the first Dragon Claw, but I'm going to shield this one now. And I get the last shield. Gonna let that move go. Not worth the shield. And it's a Groudon. Well, this Groudon is not going to appreciate the Shadow Mewtwo. Too fast for Precipice Blades. Oh, they have a Lugia. Well, this Lugia is going to be getting Shadow Balled. Boom. I don't think Side Strike is strong enough from that range, but Shadow Ball is. Now to shield up a Fire Punch because that was enough for a knockout, but I have a Side Strike ready now. Shadow Mewtwo cleaning up. And I got a Celesteela. I rarely get legendaries. My first legendary I've gotten this season, of course. Only recently got to Ace at this point in the season. But now, Breaking Swipe against a shiny Dragonite. More. Ooh, yeah. In this scenario, gotta go for the Breaking Swipes to try and keep the alignment. And I'll happily bring in Dialga versus the Mewtwo. And they reveal the Rhyperior. And this is where I remember that I finally faced a Breaking Swipe Rhyperior, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to be gaining lots of energy, winning the CMP tie, and getting to use Side Strike. But with my attack lowered, it doesn't get a knockout. So back to some energy gaining. Probably could have gotten one, maybe two more Psycho Cuts in, but didn't want to risk it because Shadow Ball, even with the attack drops, still knocks them out. Okay, Annoying lead up against an Excadrill. It's such a solid Pokemon. Of course, it does get destroyed by the likes of Kyogre and Groudon. But it's a fantastic Pokemon if you don't have the legendaries. Ooh, what's taking this Breaking Swipe? It's a Gyarados. Time for my Mewtwo. I would have to be worried about Crunch, but odds are they throw the Aqua Tail. And that is what I called correctly. I get a shield from them. I'm going to shield. And now, are they going to use a lot of shield? They do. Can I get to a... Nope, I cannot get to another Side Strike. So I get taken out, farm them down. Ooh, they bring in a Excadrill, and it gets taken out by Breaking Swipe. Dragonite, can I get to this Draco Media? They superpower, and that means Iron Head's gonna be plenty of damage, and Dialga takes it home. Ooh, Solgaleo, such a majestic beast. It doesn't excel Solgaleo, which is pretty cool to see. Such a good Pokemon, such a cool Pokemon. Psychic Fang spam, that's pretty expected. Unfortunately, it does resist the breaking swipes, but its attack is getting lowered as they are lowering my defense. So we're in a bit of a stalemate. And I get them to swap out first. Now with their lowered attack, I can happily bring in my Shadow Mewtwo. And I think we're finally going to be using shields. Normally, without the attack drop, I'd be in red at this point, but no. I can land a Shadow Ball. And I'm going to shield up and go for the farm down. Let's go. Let's see. Rayquaza, okay, they're not going to appreciate the Psycho Strikes 1 and 2, and then I think it may be time to bring in the Dialga. Yeah, the shields are down. It's only breaking swipe. It's not going to get a knockout. And time to bring in my Rayquaza again. Let it go. Get some energy so I can get to that Draco Media. And I have the energy for Draco, so that's going to take home the victory. Fantastic. Dialga. Got to go for the 2 breaking swipes. That's my hope. That's my plan. Lowering the attack enough so I can get some vital damage. And the Dragon Breath's taking me out. I get a farm down with Shadow Mewtwo. And they bring in Groudon. Silly them. Time for my Dialga to come in. Going to shield up. Precipice Blades, and they're going to bring in their own Mewtwo. Their Mewtwo is not level 50, so they're in a significant disadvantage. Shadow Ball does some solid damage, but they're not in a good position, and they let me get to this Iron Head for a knockout. And that's a win. Now for the final battle of this video. Rayquaza v Dialga. Level 51 Dialga I'm playing against. Gonna shield because I can get to another breaking swipe. I won't be able to get a farm down, so probably be best to bring in my Dialga. Nope. I'm gonna bring in Mewtwo. Save the energy for what's next. Hope there's no Dark type that just walls me. And it's a Groudon. That's what I wanted to see. The thing is, I'm not going to have a shield to protect my Dialga, so I'm just going for the Side Strikes. They're going to have to Precipice Blades. Ooh. It's only a Fire Punch. They're going to take they're going to take the Draco Media. Boom. And that's a win. Thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.